week we're going to be looking at attacking the side control position facing the legs. So the first thing is how we secure side control. So here, this is the easiest way to secure side control once I pass. My arm is going to be over his arm, my left hand is blocking the hip. It's quick, it does a pretty good job of keeping him from being able to bridge into me. I should be able to steer his knee here, and then when he tries to roll away, I should be under his arm. Should be hard for him to move. All right, the next thing I want to do is blade my right hip inside his elbow. So my right knee is right next to his hip. My right hip is right inside his elbow. Sometimes you kind of have to grind your hip bone inside that elbow to get the position. The other thing I like to do is grab the belt if it's gi. You can grab the belt. It makes it difficult for him to control and cross face really effectively. This position is good. This left knee I want to have pointing up. So if he does bridge into me really heavily, I should be, come on, bridge up. I should be able to push back and kind of flatten him back down. All right, so all he can see is the back of my arm. So he can't see what I'm doing. So one of the things that has worked well for me is grabbing my foot and sneaking it over, and then mounting, or you can pull the knees and step over quickly and then mount. One of the things that I like to do is get so my hip is inside that arm, but get my weight on him, and then it makes it difficult, so I can just kind of step over and then get to the mount. Right. So the next thing we're going to look at is going to this when he's doing the pummel variation of an escape. So he's reaching under my far armpit. I'm going to do that same thing I did. My knee goes to the hip, my left leg steps back. I'm going to bring my body down here so my armpit is kind of over his arm. I'm going to reach back. He shouldn't be able to flatten me out because I can push back, or he shouldn't be able to bridge me over. I'm going to reach back and then pin his arm and go chest to chest. I want to fold that arm as much as possible. And this is a mistake people will make. They'll drop their arm here where they're pretty strong, and his arm is fairly straight. People's flexibility is really big when, like, they've got a lot more flexibility when their arm is straight. So if I can keep his arm here, he's going to tap shortly. Here, he's strong. So I keep my elbow on his body. Now I'm going to switch my base toward his head. I'm going to step up, try to cover his head with my leg, lift up and finish. Just make sure everybody knows that shoulder flexibility varies. It should be obvious, but make sure they're feeling for when there's like that little friction point and not hurting their partners. But that's it. It's a fun class.